Now, from timeless classics to bold experiments, one festival seems to be taking the tone in summer season right now. And Hyo-been, I heard you were at that festival. It's a music festival.
That's right, Sewa. So I went to the 8th 힉엔눙크 Music Festival, where I had a chance to interview a very special guest, a world-famous novelist who took his latest novel to the stage in collaboration with music. Let's take a look.
When story meets music, the stage itself becomes a novel. The 8th 힉엔눙크 Music Festival is taking place across South Korea until September 5th. The festival's name, 힉엔눙크, Latin for here and now, reflects its spirit as a city summer festival that brings together classical music and other art forms. Led by Sejong Soloists, an ensemble with over 700 performances in 120 cities worldwide, the festival pushes the boundaries of classical music with bold experiments and collaborations. This year's theme, Companion Pieces, pairs works from different eras and styles to create something new. Highlights include world-class violinists Gil Sham and Adel Anthony, renowned guitarist Gigi's debut recital, and a performance by rising cellist Yeo-soo. But the program drawing the most attention features best-selling French author Berbernard He takes the stage himself, narrating The Time of Chimeras, a world premiere based on his latest novel, performed together with Sejong Soloists. The story imagines a dystopian future after a Third World War, where hybrid beings, part human, part animal, rise to dominate the earth. Berbernard, who calls South Korea his second home, shared his thoughts on the collaboration.
When literature and classical music come together, we can reach a wider audience than books alone. Music can move people more deeply than words, because it is a universal language. My first rehearsal with Sejong Soloists was breathtaking. Composer Kim Taek-soo's music held such complexity and power.
Often called South Korea's most beloved foreign author, he also spoke of his special affection for the country.
South Korea is very precious to me. It's a nation of great resilience and energy. What amazes me most is the country's pursuit of perfection, not only in technology, but also in the arts.
When imagination on the page turns into sound on stage, the 힉엔눙크 Music Festival once again captivates audiences with a stage beyond boundaries here and now.
Wow, blending music with literature. I can imagine that there is going to be a huge synergy with that. And also, Hyo-been, music really makes you feel immersed into stories, right? Or actually, Walter, I was going to ask for your opinion on that.
Well, you're right, exactly. So, and Hyo-been, you actually got to sit down with this French novelist, Berbernard. How was that?
I mean, it was such a great experience to hear from him directly, and he was very passionate about working with Sejong Soloists as well. So he said that he hopes this project can inspire others to try combining literature and music. And as a science fiction writer, he said his role is to imagine new paths for the future and that people, and especially the next generation, can live a happier life. And that's the message behind his newly released book and his musical piece as well.
That sounds extremely fascinating, but was there anything else about this festival that may have caught your attention, or anything special about this festival?
Yes, of course. There's actually quite a lot more going on throughout the festival. So beyond that collaboration, on September 5th, there is which is next Friday, T.S. Eliot's poem will be read together with Beethoven's music. And next Wednesday, there's also a concert designed for babies and preschool children called Songs My Mother Taught Me. And next Monday, a concert called NFT Salon shows how classical music meets blockchain technology in creative ways.
That's quite a lineup for young and old. Sounds very exciting. And Hyo-been, you said the festival runs until?
Yes, it runs until September 5th, which is next Friday. And there are concerts not only here in Seoul, but also in cities like Busan, Sejong, and Daegu. So it is a great chance for people all over the country to enjoy the festival.
Thank you very much for that information and that coverage, Hyo-been.
Thank you, Hyo-been.
Thank you. It was my pleasure.